Assalamu alaikum. My name is Waqas Ali and I am from BS Chemistry. Today my presentation topic is materials used in wind turbines. So first of all, we will talk about what is wind turbine. Wind turbine is just like a fan that works opposite. Instead of using electricity to make wind like the fan in your room, it produces electricity with the usage of wind. The next step is how it works. It works in different steps. The first one is the big blades catch the wind. The wind turbine have the huge propeller-like arms on the top of the tall pole. These are called blades. When the when the winds blow, then it pushes against these blades, just like wind pushes a sailboat. Simply when the wind is strike with the spinning blades of the wind turbines, then it generates electricity. The next step is spinning makes power inside. The spinning blades are connected to a long stick inside the big box at the top of the wind turbine. This box is called the nacelle. This stick spins a special machine called a generator, and this generator is the main component of the wind turbine. The generator is like the engine of a car, but instead of making the car go, it makes electricity. It uses magnets and wire coils that move past each other to create electric power. And the next step is electricity goes to your home. The electricity made by the generator travels down big wires inside the tall pole. These wires carry the electricity to power lines and then it goes to homes, schools, and businesses. So, in short, wind pushes the blades spin a machine called a generator. The generator makes electricity. That electricity powers our lives. In this diagram, we will see that blowing wind pushes against the blades of the wind turbine and the generator produce electricity, and this electricity move down from the tall pole of the wind turbine and go towards transformers, and then transformers forward this electricity towards the consumers. Mechanism of the wind turbines. Wind turbines first function by converting the kinetic energy of wind into mechanical energy, which then turns a generator to produce electricity. The wind spins the turbine's blades, which are connected to a rotor that spins a generator. Here's some detailed breakdown. Wind capture. Wind turbines have blades designed to capture the wind's kinetic energy. The next one is a rotor rotation. The wind forces the blades to rotate, turning a central shaft. Wind capture. Wind turbines have blades designed to capture the wind's kinetic energy. The next one is the rotor rotation. The wind forces the blades to rotate, turning a central shaft called a rotor. The next one is generator activation. The spinning rotor is connected to a generator either directly or through a gearbox. And the next one is electricity generation. The rotating generator converts the mechanical energy into electrical energy, which is then sent to the power grid. In this diagram, we will see the mechanism of the wind turbine. The blowing wind connected with the rotating blades of the wind turbine and the generator produce electricity, and this electricity go towards power converter, and controller controls some electric powers to reduce risks and then supply this electricity towards main grids and local grids. Materials used in wind turbines. Why materials are super important in in the making of wind turbines. Materials used in wind turbines. Why materials are super important? The reason is that wind turbines are huge. They need to be super strong to stand tall in storms. They need to be light so the blades can spin easily. They need to last a long time in all kinds of weather. The materials are like the special building blocks that make them work. Materials used in wind turbines. We use different types of materials in which steel, fiberglass and resins, copper and aluminium are the most important. Steel is for the strong power and heavy machinery, fiberglass and resin for the huge light blades, copper is for making and moving electricity, aluminium for lighter parts. All these special materials work together make clean energy from the main building blocks for wind turbines. The first one is steel. Steel is the super strong backbone, but actually it is a very strong metal like the strong bones in your body. Functionality of steel to hold everything up and make sure it does not fall over. Where it goes in the wind turbines. It is present in the tall tower where the big box at the top has heavy parts like gears and generators. Many of these are made of strong steel. And in the base of the tall tower of the wind turbines, where the tower meets the ground. It is good for being super tough and holding lots of weight. The next one is fiberglass and resins. They are the lightweight blade builders, and they are fiberglass or think of super thin strong glass threads like really fine hair. And the resins are sticky liquid that hardens like super strong plastic glue. And their functionality is that they work together to make the long light blades. The fiberglass gives strength to the blades of the wind turbines, and the resins holds it all in shape. Where it goes in the wind turbines. In the blades of the wind turbines, these are the very larger arms that catch the wind. They need to be light to spin easily, but also very strong so they don't break. And also in the house cover of the wind turbines, the outer shell of the box at the top is often made from this to be light and protect what's inside. It is good for being very light and very strong for their weight. Also, they don't rust. Metals cables. A reddish brown metal that is super good at letting electricity flow through it. Think of the wires in your house, and their functionality is to make the electricity and carry it away. Where they present in the wind turbines, in the generator. This is the machine inside the house that actually makes the electricity. It is full of copper wires, and also in the cables of the wind turbines, all the wires that carry the power down the tower and away from the turbines are made of copper. It is good for being the best at moving electricity. Next material that is used in the wind turbine is aluminium. That is the lighter helper metal, and it is a strong but much lighter metal like what soda cans are made of but stronger. Its functionality is to make some parts lighter where super duper steel is not needed. Where it goes in the wind turbines, it is present in inside parts of the wind turbines. some of the smaller lighter parts inside the house nestle, and it is also used as a cooling part of the wind turbines, where aluminium is good at letting heat escape, so it helps keep parts cool. It is good for being strong but much lighter than steel. It is the overview of the wind turbines. Wind turbines utilize a variety of materials, each selected for specific properties like strength, weight, and resistance to environmental factors. Steel, fiberglass, and carbon fibers are common for blades and structural components, while copper and rare earth elements are crucial for generators and magnets. Concert and other materials from the foundation and tower, plastic and rubber also play important roles in seals, covers, and vibration dampening. Here's a more detailed breakdown where the different materials are used in components of the wind turbines. The first one component is the blade of the wind turbine, where the fiberglass, carbon fiber, epoxy resins, and other materials are used. We will see them one by one. The first one is fiberglass. Glass fiber reinforced polymer is widely used due to its high strength to weight ratio. The next one is carbon fiber. Carbon fiber reinforced polymers often even greater stiffness and strength, enhancing energy efficiency and reducing maintenance needs. The next one is epoxy resin, often used as a matrix materials in composite blades, providing a strong and durable bond between the fibers. Other materials, natural fibers like bamboo are being explored as more sustainable alternative to traditional composites. The next part of the wind turbine is nacelle and generator. That involved materials are steel, cast iron, aluminum alloys, and copper. The first one is steel, forms the main structure of the nacelle and is also used in the generator housing. The next one is cast iron, used in the nacelle for its strength and durability. The next one is aluminum alloys. Lighter than steel, aluminum alloys are increasingly used in nacelle components to reduce weight. Copper is essential for the generator and electrical cabling. Neodymium iron boron magnets. They are the high performance magnets used in generators to increase efficiency. And the third part of the wind turbine is tower, that involves steel, concert, and aluminum alloys. Steel is the primary material for the tower structure, concert used for the foundation and increasingly for the tower base, often reinforced with steel. Aluminum alloys are used in some smaller turbines for weight reduction. Thank you all for your time and attention. I hope this presentation give you some valuable insight.